Hey there everyone, Beard here. For this video we're going to be taking a look at a very interesting glitch for Piranha Plant known as Strike Cancel. Some of you plant players or people who have viewed plant matches or played against them may have come across a bizarre phenomenon where Piranha Plant performs his down special, long stem strike, and then when they tried to go to attack with it, they instead got the animation for swallowing a patooey ball instead. This video will go into detail about just that, with a special thanks to iDonuts for having studied and pieced together practically all details of this glitch. Spoiler alert, however, it is not, quite useful or even practical. Now, for this glitch to occur, one needs to go through an oddly specific setup in order to get it stored, but the glitch won't happen immediately upon doing this. What needs to be done is while in the air, perform a patooey, and fall to the ground before the ball gets swallowed. Next, you need to hit either on the very frame that the ball gets swallowed, or the very frame before it gets swallowed. If setting up, you will typically need to be hit on frames 33 or 34 of patooey without considering holding it at all. This is easily done by getting hit by Mac or Zero Suit's frame 1 jab and frame by frame training. You also don't have to be in the air for the entire duration, as you are able to land after an aerial patooey, then get hit and trigger the setup. Now, not only do you see why I put in a spoiler alert, but you are now able to also perform strike cancel, as long as you do it correctly. Hooray. More specific, that makes it even less practical than it already is. In order to perform strike cancel, you must obviously be doing long stem strike in the first place. Then, tilt plant to the left or the right and release the attack, although not at a full charge. Strike cancel cannot be performed if you haven't tilted all the way on the ground or the air. You will most likely then cancel out of the move with the patooey swallow animation. What use does this have if you ever actually get it? Assert your dominance in the plant ditto, of course. Or, it could be used as a way to completely surprise your opponent. I mean, the swallow animation does have 21 frames of lag as opposed to long stem strikes 100 plus frames, although you do lose the powerful hitbox of long stem strikes, so yeah, it isn't very useful. But hey, now you know why it happens, and you know how to avoid it happening or even get it to happen if you really wanted to go through using a frame perfect technique that'll probably get patched out later. Now that we know how to trigger it, we can go through some extra information about this. Yes, it gets more complicated. First of all, it will not persist after death, so if you do end up getting the setup and you die or SD, it will get rid of it. It also won't last forever as it is, and the time it lasts is quite random. Oh, you thought this wasn't bad and inconsistent enough already? Well, factor in the fact that sometimes only one side of tilting works and the other side doesn't, and voila! You now have a tech that relies on frame perfect inputs and RNG. A truly beautiful mess. Do keep in mind that performing other actions, even fully charging long stem strike, not tilting it, or letting it stop at a wall won't activate it, and also won't take away the ability to perform strike cancel. So, now you know why this abnormal glitch occurs, how to do it, and all the obtuse specifics to go along with it. While it won't provide any competitive use, it can be fun to teach people about this glitch and spread awareness for it. Maybe even get it fixed. Honestly, pretty doubtful about that though, as they barely buffed Piranha Plant as is, and even then, things like Jab 3 were not completely fixed for some reason. Ah well. He is quite the fun character with certainly unusual tech. This has been Beard, thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next video.
Long